Hey, I'm gonna do a live video. I usually don't do this for average fights, but for all my Facebook guys, man, y'all love this sport so much. I know you watching it, so it's making me watch it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. We got all kind of comments and stuff here. I don't know if y'all want to see that. I guess you can. Somebody saying these guys are trash. Let me take a look at them. Let's see. It looks like to me the guy in the blue corner. The guy in the blue corner, it looks like he's the guy they're trying to build up, and other guy is really there to test him. And he looks like they're both pretty equal, because the one who's here to test him looks like he's just as big and just as strong as the other guy. So athletically, they're equal. But see, he's able to take his punches and everything. But skill-wise, they are both equal also, and that's the problem. Because if you can't make a man miss, you're gonna have problems. No matter how who's supposed to be the favorite, if you can't make him miss, he's gonna catch you or you're gonna catch him. It's a race. So let's see who's winning this race. Okay. Okay. Can you get him? Okay. Okay, the star, the guy in the blue corner, our favorite here. He's trying hard. He's trying to look good. He got a Canelo-like style. He's he sees you and then he pops you. He sees you and pops you. Sees you and pops you. And he kind of like puts everything into that punch and stays there for a moment. He pauses into that punch. That's a Canelo. You know? He's in a sink. And the other guy surprisingly has some good moves. He's an old head. He looked like he'd been around for a minute. And he's just probably lose a lot to them younger, stronger guys. But he's been around a minute. Now he got a young guy who's he's actually almost equal to. So it looks like it's going to be a long night, and it can possibly be an upset because the Canelo-looking guy really can't just put this guy out of there. He's slightly fresher, slightly younger and newer, but his experience is showing. His lack of experience is showing. And my guy over there in the red corner, whatever his name is, he's like much more experienced than this young guy, but like really, really easy to hit. Really easy to hit. And all the experience in the world don't mean nothing. What's my motto? If I can hit you, I can beat you. So eventually, the young guy gonna eventually hurt him because you can't just keep getting hit. Hitting that soft spot until you go. But man, I didn't even know fights was on tonight. I just ran into my YouTube friends. I love my YouTube, my Facebook guys. We be on it, boy. Them Facebook brothers be on it. This ain't the greatest fight. I wouldn't have planned to see this, but just from being on Facebook, they're going to put you into fights. You know what I mean? They just send you stuff. Let me see. I don't even know these guys' names, but this is starting to be a real exciting fight, man, because when you put it in perspective and know that who's supposed to win and who's just doing whatever they're doing. Can you get him, please? And see, they talking to him like that's his nephew or son. Like, look, man, we set you up with a fight, but this is what you got to do, kid. It's gonna put you to the test. It's gonna see if boxing is really what you want to do. I remember when I was young, man. I moved when I first came from Georgia at about 14, 15 years old. I came to Philadelphia, back to Philly, and because I left for Philly when I was 7 years old, came back at about 14, and man, for some reason I got into boxing, man. I was up Germantown Avenue, and I ended up getting into it up at 21st, 17th Street Boys and Girls Club, and Meldrick Teller was actually there just before me. This was back in. Wow, this was back in. Wow, this was back. Goodness, this was back in 89, 90, something like that. Man, I'm getting old. But anyway, you know, the first thing they asked me, this young boy, he was already pro, and we was going to see his pro fight. I guess my trainer was friends with his trainer, and they was going to support him, and they went to what's the name of that gym? Not the Concrete Jungle. It was oh wow, I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's a legendary gym up North Philly, greater North Philly, like northeast area. And anyway, the guy fought. He did a spectacular job. Boy, I fell in love with boxing. And they was talking to me in the bus ride back home, and they was like, so you want to be a boxer? I don't know where they get that from, but it was just to say, so you want to be a boxer, huh? So you want to fight, so you want to be a boxer. And I didn't know what he meant by it, but it was just a cool phrase. So that's what they asking this young guy here. So you want to be a boxer, kid? Well, this is it. This is it. You got a guy that's in front of you that's experienced, and he's easy to hit, and he's tough, and he's strong as you. You know, you're younger than him. Use your athleticism and learn while you're using your athleticism. And you know, that's the whole key, man. Oh my goodness, that's the whole key. You either gotta be athletically greater or skillfully greater. And this kid is trying to learn, so you know, you got somebody more experienced than you. You gotta play your part, and you better come in athletically better, because that's just the name of the game. Skills pay the bills, not personalities or paychecks or your corner. Skills pay the bills. Well, a corner do too. I always say a trainer, man. The trainer is the whole thing, man. Oh, this is the Lomachenko fight, man. I didn't even know this, man. My man posts me into this, man. Good looking. Much love to my big brother. My Facebook friends got love for me. I see Tyrese Bowie down there. What's up, bro? Who else in there I know? Who else watching this? Where you at? I'm already commentating on the early fights. I made a video of Lomachenko and Walters, comparing them, and I think it's going to be a heck of a match, man. Lomachenko and Walters is a real good match, bro. Real good match because they both kind of equally, man. They make the same mistakes, and I say mistakes because they're imperfections, you know, and their good points are the same. Lomachenko's an inch faster. He's a little faster with his combos, punches and bunches, but they're really pretty equally matched, man. This is going to be a great fight. And so back to the fight. Yeah, so this is just a test for this young boy. He's fighting a more experienced old dude, look like an old drunk, and he's going to slowly but surely dominate this old guy, or he's going to have a long, slow fight and just win like this. But if he start dominating this old guy, that's where they're going to see promise in him. They're going to see some good in him. But if he just beat him like he's doing now, just like really slow paced and everything slow, it's just like he's fighting a drunk guy, a guy that's really punch drunk. He's not really pumped up. His athleticism level is very far down. Even though he's strong and as big as this young guy. That's where the real testing is for. He's big as this young guy. His shoulders are broad as this young guy. It makes it a lot harder when you got somebody in front of you that is not just a pushover. And I respect this. You know, if I was a boxer still and they set me up with fights, I want them to set me up with fights where at least if I hit the guy, I ain't got a chance of breaking his doggone spine and killing him and, giving him mental retardation and all that just because I was way bigger than the guy and way stronger than the guy, man. Some of these fights is pathetic, man. But, so hold on. Hold on. Yeah, let's get back to the fight. Much love to my man Dwayne Mooney for tagging me in this, man. I didn't even know this was the fight. My people just love me, man. This was the fight. My father called me early. I should have got back with him a little sooner. I guess he watching this. He get all the fights. But the main reason I'm really looking forward to being successful at this YouTube stuff, man, is because I want to save boxing, man. I want to, have it where people know what they're doing in there. I want them to be true professionals in there. I had my chance, but I was a little younger, and they didn't give me what I needed to have, skill-wise. Even though I was coming up in the boxing city, and I had a boxing family, but I didn't learn the skills to pay the bills. Everybody not gonna get it. And the athleticism, I was great, man. Strongest dude in the gym, but that don't mean nothing when you don't have composure and basic fundamentals and knowing when to use them. Timing and composure. We got a brain freeze here. Hopefully it come back on soon. Alright, y'all just bear with me and let that smart wedge entertain you. Y'all want to hear some music? Nah, just messing with you, man. I don't even do music, man. A lot of time it clouds your brain, man. What's up with this, man? The fight ain't. Here we go. We back on, guys. We live and running. I wish I could make the screen a little bigger. All right, we back at it. Now, it's getting redundant now. Now the young boy is just beating on the old man. And the old man running. You know, it's like the old man don't have the gas in him to really get busy and do what his wisdom and his experience can do. And the young guy is like a fresh kitten, you know, don't even know how to play. And really he's doing enough to stay busy. You know, if the old guy was just had a little bit left in him, if he was like, you know, one of them old heads that still was in shape and still could really whap you real good, he might turn this fight around. But that's not this kind of party tonight. Let's see. Okay. See, the young boy, he ready to fight and getting in it, but when the old head start rumbling with him, you know, he actually have to slow down. Like it's like he got to take it easy on the young guy. Because the young guy throwing punches that don't mean nothing. They're not going to specific places. The timing is off. He just, you know, it's almost like he's pretend boxing, like he's shadow boxing, like he's going through the motion. But there's no emotion in it. There's no real, you know, there's no realness on it. It's just like he going through the motion, like he's playing, like shadow boxing this old guy. And the old guy is kind of like halfway there, like, you know, has been. I'm trying to make this as exciting as possible, man, without so much negative, because I can get negative, man. I hate a bad boxing match, but for the sake of the entertainment, I'm gonna try to keep y'all entertained. Okay. Oh. See, the old man is still crafty. The young boy falling all off balance. You know, the bad thing, the only thing going, the young boy, everybody know he young boy and he trying to learn and everything, but the thing that's going to make him look bad in this fight is he's struggling. And it's almost like the old head giving him opportunity after opportunity, kind of like taking it easy on a young boy. So it don't look too good. It don't look too good. You know? See, that's before the young boy even got to this fight. He should have been ready to pop off. They should have already been having him ready and gunned up, ready to pop off. Not being cautious at all. Just come out and pop off. This is the type of fight you got to just pop off. Use all your athleticism and just cave the old man in. No matter how much wisdom he got, if you just come off and just pop off, you know, he going to fall in. But this young boy coming out like he a veteran, taking his time, compose, relax, and it ain't going to work because he don't know how to do it. He don't know how to start it or finish it. He's just in there. He got a Canelo-like style, but of course Canelo would have twisted this dude cat by now. Okay. Wow. Wow. Alright guys, I pretty much know how this fight gonna end. I wish I can get around or something. I don't know what the heck is going on. What that thing just say? This is driving me crazy. Because I already explained what it is, what's gonna happen. Or what is trying to happen. So it's either he gonna finish like this, like he doing it now, and it's gonna look dull and bad, or he gonna wear the old man down. And it don't look like he wearing the old man down. So I'm out of this, man. Peace.